Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm going to be your tour guide today. We are currently at the Boulevard Pool at the Cosmopolitan. What a perfect view of the Las Vegas Strip. I was visiting Las Vegas for 3 weeks, trying to scratch off some bucket lists and visit a bunch of places that I've always wanted to go to. One thing I really want to do while I'm on this trip is to go to Paris and go check out what it's like to be on the Eiffel Tower. This video will not be about that, however. This video will be about my journey there and back. I already published that video about the Eiffel Tower. Excellent experience if you get the chance to check that out. We are walking towards the Bellagio from the Cosmopolitan. I'm looking for either a crosswalk or a bridge to cross the street. We are currently walking in front of the Bellagio by where the fountains are.
Hold them up in the air like this. God bless you. God bless you.
This video is going to be basically a walk there and back. I'm also going to be taking you into the Horseshoe Casino. This area here looks a lot different during the day. I just published a video of a walk down here to Caesars during the nighttime on a Friday night. It looked a lot different than this. We have to walk temporarily through the Bellagio, which will take us outside, and we have to go over a bridge that will go over Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself here. I went the long way. I'm trying to get to the Eiffel Tower at a perfect time where I could view and film the sunset, twilight time, but also see the nighttime as well with all the Las Vegas lights. It's like getting 2 shows for the price of one, and that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Paris is a Caesars resort, and the Eiffel Tower has a viewing deck as well as a restaurant. We're currently walking by the Cromwell, which is also another Caesars resort. I heard through the grapevine that they're going to be changing this into a Vanderpump. I'm not sure if they're going to be changing the name or not. If anybody knows this information, let me know in the comments below. Going to go up more escalators if they are working. They're not always working in Las Vegas. There's a nice view of the Eiffel Tower. Las Vegas is even more walking than you could even imagine. My last trip there a couple weeks ago was at the Venetian, and we never even left the property. We were there for 2 nights and never even left. Never walked out on the Strip. It was so interesting. That's a first for me. I hope this area has improved since my last trip there. It's a lot of construction going on the last time I was there. Currently not my favorite place to walk around in Las Vegas. Just was feeling very cluttered and congested. We are walking towards Horseshoe that used to be Bally's. Over on the right-hand side, I believe this is the Old Red, Blake Shelton's new restaurant bar. Has a rooftop lounge. I haven't been there yet. It supposedly has really good views of Las Vegas. This area here is called the Grand Bazaar Shops. And if you walk through there, you could find an entrance to Horseshoe. I have personally never stayed at the Horseshoe before, but have a lot of fun playing in their casino. In this area here, you're going to find restaurants, food eateries. There's gift stores. There's an Alex and Ani, a Sephora. It's an outdoor mall pretty much. In the past, I've always found a lot of timeshare recruiters in there, people that come and say, hey, how long are you in town for? You start talking to them and they want you to go to a sales presentation to buy a timeshare. If this does happen to you, and it probably will in Las Vegas, I can now spot them a mile away, and when I am approached, I just tell them I'm leaving tonight or I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and then they leave me alone. They are not only on the Strip, they are in the resorts as well. Honestly, pretty much don't take anything from anyone. If someone gives you a CD or someone gives you beads, or they want a tip, or they'll even demand money for you just from taking the item that they hand you. So just be careful. I usually don't make eye contact with anybody. I'm a friendly person, but I don't want to be, scammed by anybody. I'm just doing my thing out here, filming. I do love the street performers, though. I save my tips for them. Some are really, really good, really talented people out here. Another thing you're going to find out here are the card slappers. See this guy on the left slapping his card? That is pretty much porno or prostitution. I'm really not sure exactly what it is. I never personally take the cards, but you can see them all over the street. People take them. They're like, oh my gosh, what's this? And they throw it on the ground. But yes, there is a lot of characters out here. I have never had any problem, though. Like, nobody's ever made me feel threatened. I've never had anybody steal anything out of my hands. I personally wear a crossbody bag when I travel. I don't have a pocketbook. I have a sling bag that's slung around my neck. I keep all my valuables in there. zipped up. As far as something being stolen, the only thing I've ever had stolen before was at the Flamingo years ago. I was playing at the slot machines and talking to a woman next to me and noticed that my wallet was gone. Thank God I didn't have a lot of money in there, but I had my credit cards and my license. Of course I panicked, so I went to security. And someone found my wallet and returned it. And thank God my license and my credit cards were in there. And they saw from the cameras who stole it and how much money they took out of it. I was not expecting this at all, but the Flamingo Hotel replaced the money. They gave me the $26 back. Still in shock about that whole situation. I've learned to be much more careful. Here's a look at Monique Gaby. I ended up at the Horseshoe, which is connected to Paris. Yes, I would have saved myself a lot of steps had I just went to the Horseshoe when I was there, but I went all the way to Paris. I think this video poker game is $2.50 for a spin or a push. But look at all these hands you get. I thought it was going to be really good. I have a straight flush over here with the 2 2s. This is a Deuces Wild game. You have all these chances to get this, and I thought it was going to be something really good, but it was like a $8 win or something like that. But I wanted to put this in the video because I've never personally played it before. I don't know why. I really love Paris as a hotel. I just don't like their casino for some reason. I'm never happy playing in there. I don't really have a great time there. I never win there. I have a lot more fun at the Horseshoe. Does anybody else do that? Stay somewhere and then go gamble somewhere else? They are both Caesars resorts, so I don't really feel so bad. Not to mention the Versailles Tower, which is part of Paris, is in the Horseshoe Hotel. So they are kind of connected in a way. Last time I was there, they had the check-in for Versailles at Horseshoe. Does anybody know if they put the bridge in or the walkway to the Versailles from Paris? That's going to make things a lot easier had they did that. They were working on it last time I was there. This is the walkway that goes from Horseshoe back to Paris. I'm going to be heading over to the Eiffel Tower. You could buy the tickets ahead of time. I just bought it the day of, right there. The Eiffel Tower is half the size of the one that is in the actual Paris, France. Has absolutely amazing views, and I highly recommend going for sunset or even before sunset. When I went up there, it was so nice and pleasant. But by the time I left, when it was dark out and there was a lot of lights, it was really crowded in there. So if you really want a nice kind of VIP experience, go before sunset and just linger. Stay as long as you can, because once you leave, you can't come back. I really enjoyed and loved this viewing deck experience because it is in the center of Las Vegas. Another great viewing deck, which is a favorite of mine, is the Stratosphere Hotel, also known as the Strat. The viewing deck is even higher, but it's very comfortable up there. They have lounges you could sit in, like comfortable chairs. There's a bar. It's just a great place just to go hang out with the beautiful view. I'll leave the 2 videos of both of those viewing experiences at the end of this video. There'll be the one that says Eiffel Tower and the one that says the Strat Hotel. You can see my experience there in that video. Really cool places. I highly recommend it if you're someone like me that's into views. And like I said before, go before sunset. It's amazing. And what is going on here? There's views everywhere in Vegas. And it gets even crazier as the sun goes down. You could usually find the Shirtless Cowboys by the Planet Hollywood and Miracle Mile shops. Pictures with them for tips. I'm not sure how much they ask for. I haven't tried that before. This is getting a little crazy for me. Actually, it's not too crazy. I just have a pool to go to that's probably empty that I could go hang out in when I get back to the resort I'm staying in. This is what it's like walking across Las Vegas Boulevard. There are some crosswalks, but not too many. My next video is going to be about another trip going back to Paris, seeing what it's like there during the evening. I was staying at the Jockey Club that is connected to the Cosmo, so I really took advantage of checking out the Las Vegas nightlife and all the different resorts and on the Strip. When you come for 2, 3, even 4 days, even 5, you could party nonstop, sleep when you're going home on the plane, but I'm here for 3 weeks, so I have to relax and retreat and recover at some points. Staying at the Jockey Club for 1 week was a good choice for me. It was very conveniently located, and in the evening, I had all this. The pool all to myself. Having a pool open late in Las Vegas is gold. To view more of my videos of Las Vegas resorts or to see the tours of the viewing decks at Paris or the Strat, click on one of these playlists right here. But whatever you do, make sure you book that trip and you pack your bags and you go. Las Vegas is awesome and you deserve to be here. Always remember to be well to yourself and kind to others. Safe travels to you.